button and close our presentation sessions with the topic Social Entrepreneurship and Community. After one brilliant team to the other, we leave it to Team 9 to help us close the curtains. But before I invite them to grace us with their prowess, let me remind you of the format. We'll have 5 minutes for the introduction by the team, a 20 minutes Q&A with our speaker, and a 10-minute deliberation by the mentor. We'll also be playing the alarm 5 minutes before the end of your session and when your time is up. And now, let me not take any more of your time. Join me in welcoming our final act of the day, Team 9, to introduce their speaker. Team 9, the floor is yours.
Hello and good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a splendid time so far. And welcome to the last session and presentation of the day by Team 9. So today we'll be presenting about our topic, which is social enterprise and community, as well as our NGO, which is Community for Brunei. And I see that Shud has already shared her screen, so I will actually pass it on to her.
All right, are you guys ready for Team 9's presentation? Let me just load our presentation real quick. Shouldn't take us too long.
Dad, what's happening?
Oh my god, what?
That's what's happening.
It happened just now, right?
Guys, this is not supposed to.
Shud, just stop.
What did you do?
Stop sharing your screen.
Stop staring!
No, stop sharing.
No.
Why would you do that?
I think you should press it.
No.
I think I'm gonna press on it.
Oops.
I'm just scared.
Wait,
What is
this
this?
is a jump scare.
Is happening? What?
What was that?
On
Don't
this
do it this time.
Maybe this is the
No.
real one. Okay, wait. Guys, I think this is the real link because look here. Look here. We have a website that says social
Whoa.
enterprise and community for Brunei. Guys, I think this is Team 9's presentation. Don't you think so? And it's a website. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't done my jokers. We're truly humbled to have our work recognized by the ASEAN Business Council, and the award really means the world to us.
Community for Brunei was a project that was actually born out of COVID. I was actually under self-quarantine, and so I was watching the whole first wave of the pandemic unfold behind my computer screen. Was worried about our own business, also talking to all the different MSMEs that we worked with for our events, how they were finding it really difficult to cope with digitizing so quickly. We were trying to find a way to both help solve that problem and then also at the same time provide a focal point for COVID relief efforts. So we've actually worked with Bibd, really fortunate that when we brought the idea to them, they just really loved the idea of being able to do something to support small businesses and also to provide a platform that was going to help the community in this time of need. There's quite a couple of different aspects to the platform. We provide a central point for people who are wanting to do fundraising. The other side of it, we've got the marketplace, which is a virtual marketplace. It functions similarly to Amazon or eBay in that you can go online and purchase items. I think our difference is that we very much focus on small and medium enterprises.
We do oversee the logistics of everything. So pretty much as soon as a person makes an order, we're behind the scenes making sure that the order is received, prepared, and then delivered as well. We are incredibly grateful, of course, to Bank Islam Brunei Darussalam for being such a champion for the small businesses in Brunei and enabling us to give them this platform in the first place. And also to our co-founder, Alicia Nguyen, and our tech partner, Think Taxes, and of course the amazing team of the collective as well for helping us to achieve this vision.
everyone. That video was just incredible. I think we can all agree that the video did a brilliant job in providing brief insight into what Community for Brunei is and the benefits they've done to our community. So as stated in the video, Community for Brunei was created as a means of sustaining and supporting small local businesses, MSMEs, during the pandemic as through digitalizing. From what I can tell, they provide a digital platform for consumers to purchase goods from local businesses through online ordering. This way, customers are able to make their purchases safely and businesses can continue to flourish. Truly, truly remarkable. Guys, I'm loving this website. Let me just click what's in here. Social enterprise and community. How much do we know about it? To be fair, I'm not exactly well versed on social enterprise and community, so I think it's important that I read this out. In social entrepreneurship, the profit is not only used to enlarge the wealth of the business owner, but is reinvested to improve the quality of life of the community.
Wait, so it's different than a normal business then?
I'm assuming so, Yasmin. I'm guessing the outcome of that business for the greater good of social needs, as opposed to, let's say, a traditional entrepreneurship. So it says here, yeah, exactly. So it says here social enterprises can create jobs, provide innovative services and products, promote sustainability, and give hope for the future. A social enterprise or social business is defined as a business that has specific social objectives that serve its primary purpose.
Oh, I think social entrepreneurship sounds like a really good thing for people, especially at our age, to get into. It's a good way for us to contribute back to our community in a way, right?
I think
so too, Chloe. Shad, why don't you share the website with us?
I really should. I'm gonna drop the link. Is the link already in the chat box for you guys?
Wait, let me see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Okay,
they
look.
spam.
So it says here, community service is unpaid work performed by a person or a group of people for the benefit and the betterment of their community without any form of compensation. Wow. Community service allows those participating to reflect on the difference they are making on society. That's interesting.
Definitely sounds like something I want to get into.
Yeah, Shaun, me too.
Yeah, right. Because I feel like being a part of community service would give you such a rewarding experience.
Yeah.
Okay, look here. It says Community for Brunei.
Wait, Shaun, can I read this part? I
Girl.
love Community for Brunei.
Of course. You know what you say? The floor is all yours, Chloe. Take it off.
Okay, so Community for Brunei. Turns out they were only created last year, and it is the Sultanate's first large-scale digital platform launched in April last year. They aim to provide safe ways for consumers to continue to purchase and support small businesses. Other than that, they also support causes through community development and provide a platform for communities to promote their organizations and projects in their bid to address social changes. So far, in 20 months, they have already organized 18 events, raised 2,000, help me.
Chloe, $27,758.25. That's amazing.
Yeah, for charity, and have reached that many people. Isn't that amazing?
Chloe, 150,499 people. That's incredible.
That's what I mean.
It's so cool that Brunei has something like this. From my point of view, I feel like the country is in good hands for sure.
I know, right? It's amazing. And here we have pictures and memes.
Oh my god.
For all our memes and funny pics, probably made by Akil and other team members. I think this is a good indication of our progress throughout the whole 3 weeks. This is our coping mechanism, making memes, and it's just amazing. Look at Chloe here. Look at our leader L. It's just good stuff. What about here? What do we have here? Screening. Scan the QR code for more information. Scan it now. So people, you guys are free to scan. Let's see what the QR code is for. I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to scan it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's all. Okay, let's go here, watch trailer. I wonder what this is. Community for Brunei? What's that?
I mean, yeah, I've heard of some of their marketplaces before.
Community for Brunei? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think I've heard about it.
I honestly have no idea what that is.
Woo!
Shinichia. I think I've seen her on the cover of a magazine before though.
Who is she?
I've heard of that name before.
No.
Isn't she the co-founder of Community for Brunei?
Mochi, do you know who Miss Shinichia is? Okay, thank you.
And we're live, everyone, in 3, 2, 1, action. Welcome, everybody, and a very good afternoon, or should I say late evening, to all our speakers, mentors, crew members, and as well as participants present in this meeting. I hope you're feeling all fine and energized for our segment today. So I'm your host, Tasha, and with me today is a very special guest. She's the co-founder for Community of Brunei, which is Brunei's first large-scale digital platform launched all the way back in April 2020. And you may also know her as the founder of the Blue Raincoat Collective and the collective art events as well. Now, everyone, let's give it up for Miss Shini Chia. Hello, Shini. It's such a pleasure to have you here.
All a bunch of jokers.
Yes. So before we continue our interview, I have a big question to ask you. As our team knows, you're a busy woman, so you're always on the go. So are you currently in your car driving on the road?
I just made it in time, so I got out of the car and ran down, and I just made it.
You know what?
Al was a bit late because he bought me a bit of time, so thank you, PL.
You know what? It's good to know you're finally on a chair sitting and not driving like our previous meetings. All right. So it's lovely to hear that, you're feeling good today. And just a little bit of insight, for our interview segment today, we have actually conducted a survey a few days back to see what the audience is actually interested in learning about you and Community for Brunei. So now, me alongside my colleagues, Akarsh, Ethan, Wafri, and Kai, will present the questions. We'll start off with the questions that our team has curated for this interview. All right, then, fire away, Ethan.
Okay, thank you, Tasha, and hi, Ms. Shini. So the first question we have for you is, for all the young people out there who are interested in building a community, what are the steps or advices you would give, or do you think they must know when trying to start one?
So, I mean, there's a lot of things that I think go into building a community, which are really similar to building a business, but I think oftentimes young people tend to maybe want to start a community or start getting into building a society or organization without having gotten much experience actually working, which is volunteering in that specific industry or space. So in general, I think one of the reasons Community for Brunei was created was because of a lot of duplication in the community/social impact field. So I would really advise that when you're wanting to build a community, it's kind of best to just let things happen naturally, and network is absolutely crucial to your ability to carry projects out. So I really would say just first go and volunteer or intern at a couple of community organizations, NGOs, social enterprises, whatever it is, and get a good kind of breadth of experience for at least a year or two, and then really start to get to know the field and the area you're interested in, especially in terms of how it operates as an industry. So I think often when you think of community work, people just kind of think of it as a very linear thing. And it's just, I would like to do community work and that is the end of it. I'm going to do an action. There is just an impact that's going to be had, and there's no other sort of external factors or stakeholders involved. But it is actually an industry. So social impact, CSR, charities, that's a real industry, not just in Brunei, but globally. So I would say that it's great to get to know the field and the area you're interested in terms of how it operates as an industry, know who the key players are, like what companies tend to support the causes you're interested in, even things like the politics. So make connections with people while you're doing your work experience, especially for those who have, from those who have a lot of experience, find a great mentor who can help you make connections and also build relationships within that field. And then secondly, just be super clear about your intention and be really, really passionate about what you are trying to do, because do not build a community for the applause. It is a very, very long, tough, and winding road when you're trying to build a community, much like building a business. And if you don't have the passion, dedication, and discipline to see things through, you will really likely get jaded or burnt out very, very quickly. So being a leader is really tough. It's often a thankless task, and you're the one making the sacrifices. You're the one that has to make all the hard decisions. And when you are leading a community, there's even more stake, because you're really having to kind of care for all of the different people that are part of your community and act on their welfare. So I think it's really important to make sure that you are super, super passionate and genuinely really care about your cause. So you should not be able to walk, breathe, sleep, think, do anything without caring about your cause. And I think that dedication and passion is truly crucial. Thirdly, I think this is a little bit of something that you have to think about maybe later on as you develop your career or your experience as a community leader. But don't get high on your power. So stay humble, stay real, stay connected to your community, and value your community members. Make sure that they feel really connected to the cause, because as a community leader, you are serving your people. So strong communities have members that have a strong and clear sense of purpose. And as members of the community, people will want to know that they're part of something that benefits the cause that they believe in. So stay real, as Kendrick Lamar says, be humble.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Shini. That's a brilliant answer.
Lisa's like cracking up because she's like, she referenced Kendrick Lamar.
Not Kendrick Lamar.
Not Kendrick Lamar, who is it? Sit down, be humble.
Are you sure it is Kendrick Lamar? I don't even know.
I'm also very, very forgetful, so there's a 50% chance this is wrong.
Oh God. Let's continue with the interview, shall we?
Definitely. Now I'm gonna pass off the next question to Kai. Kai, let you present your question.
Hello, Miss Chia.
Hi. Hello?
Kai, I think your mic might be muted. I think Kai might be having some technical issues. So,
Hello?
Okay. Yes, Kai, we can hear you. Take it away, Kai.
Hello, Miss Chia.
Hi.
My name is Kai, and for next question, what inspired you to start Community for Brunei? And what's the story or reason that made you want to be involved in social challenges?
I think I was kind of, talking a little bit briefly about why I'm even in this field. So as I was driving yesterday, so I've always just been that kind of person. I'm the person that if I see something that needs to be fixed, I want to fix it. If I see that, there's something that needs to be done, I want to do it. So I'm just generally that kind of personality where I just want to get stuff done. But community for Brunei in particular was born out of the first wave of the COVID, as you guys saw on the video. So as I said, I was really stuck at home and watching the pandemic unfold on my computer screen. And it was driving me crazy because I really couldn't do anything. I couldn't, get out there and kind of be on the ground the way that I would normally. And so it was super frustrating just watching everything unfold. So I think luckily I had a very unique perspective of being able to see all of the various relief efforts that were being carried out. And the beauty of that is I was able to see that there was quite a bit of duplication of efforts. And so you get like oversupply of resources in one area and not enough supply of resources in another. Mostly from what I saw, it was because the sort of like projects or organizations that were lacking resources were not as well connected, not as well known, not as popular. And I think I was also getting a lot of feedback from people about wanting to help, but not knowing where to put their money, where to donate money, where to donate food or clothing or anything else. And so I really wanted to kind of just solve that problem and create a single trusted platform that would allow anyone in Brunei, anywhere that has internet connection, to be able to see what is happening in the community at a single point in time. And then with that full scope of information, be able to donate the resources, volunteer, whatever it is, to wherever they want to volunteer it. So it's, in a way, it is just kind of leveling the playing field and giving everybody the opportunity to make a better or more informed decision about where we're allocating resources, especially in times of crisis. And then, as I said in the video, at the same time, I was also seeing a lot of small businesses who really rely on physical events for sales, being worried about how they're going to sustain themselves, and then also how to digitize, because the barriers to entry for building your own website, for being able to integrate online payment to your website, is really, really high. You're talking thousands of dollars at a minimum. So the other aspect of it was that we wanted to create a virtual marketplace that would support small business. And we were super lucky that we were able to be supported by Bibd. And they've been really, really, truly helpful to allow us to achieve some significant impacts for small businesses, such as the 1.8% MDR, which, especially during COVID, was a huge help. So MDR rate, just for anyone who doesn't know, and really quickly, it's sort of like a financial transaction charge. And they were very, very generous with how they approached that. So they've also done things like help cross-promote small businesses on the community for Brunei Marketplace through Bibd. And so I think the virtual marketplace, the whole purpose of that was to help small businesses who were kind of suffering during the COVID period. And now it has kind of graduated into something that exists to help small businesses in general. And certainly, we're still coming off the end of the second wave. So I think overall, there was kind of really just seeing a need in the community at the time and seeing like a couple of gaps in the market, and then just kind of together into this one platform, and just really having an intention to help. That kind of desire to help make things better, help improve the process, was very, very strong and still is at the core of why we do what we do. And we really want to make, I think, going digital more accessible and easy for NGOs and small businesses.
All right. Thank you, Team 9. That was a wonderful session. Miss Chia, you're very outgoing. It's nice to talk to you. All right, now let me introduce our mentor for this final session before the end of BIBDS 2021. Ms. Pangeran Dianawati, Pangeran Haji Madzin, Contracts and Procurement Manager, Brunei Guest Courier Sendirian Berhad, from our Platinum sponsor. You may take the floor. Hi, Miss Diana.
Okay. Hi, hello. Good early
How
evening.
are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So happy to have you here.
Yeah, my pleasure. Okay.
You may take the floor, team.
All right, so I won't take too much of your time, maybe because I think it's we had a long day, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely.
So that was an interesting presentation and the interview as well. Indeed, social entrepreneurship is praiseworthy and perhaps frequently overlooked in its significance. So as it is not always the easiest to operate, as Shini mentioned in the interview just now, although it contributes to a greater good for the community. So coming from Brunei Gas Carriers, or shortly abbreviated as BGC, allow me to share the role BGC plays on social entrepreneurship. The company works on various initiatives to fulfill its obligations and responsibilities in line with Brunei's Vision 2035. Yeah, in the area where I come from, which is contracting and procurement, for instance, BGC supports the growth of local businesses through our contracting relationship with the business community. It is in our contracting and procurement policy that BGC does business to support competent local business partners and suppliers. And we don't just award them contracts, but as they operate, we offer them support services and guidance and mentorship so that it allows them to grow into more competent business partners. So in future, they can also do businesses with other companies. Parties engage in a business relationship with BGC are not just doing for profit, but in a contracting relationship, they're expected to comply with our code of conduct and our minimum safety standards. So what that means is that through that relationship cycle, business partners have to act with integrity in compliance to the environment and exercise safety and environmental due diligence to its people and its neighbors. So earlier on, from 2 o'clock, we heard about a couple of presentations on the climate change and all that. So that's part of what is expected out of the relationship that we have with our contractors or business partners. Yeah. So I'll share perhaps one more initiative or social entrepreneurship that we do in BGC, which is the support to the iUsahawan program. This is a youth entrepreneurship development program targeted for new local SMEs to encourage young entrepreneurs, I think between age 18 to 35, to start their own companies. Yep. To enable this, BGC offers these youth that are enrolled into such programs, into such training or mentorship program that we offer in BGC, run by our own people, which is the BGC Go and the BGC Bah. Yeah, so these two programs offers the youth the prerequisites of starting up businesses so that they can be a bit more professional and perhaps equip themselves with the entrepreneurship and all that. So earlier on, my colleague also mentioned, Eliza also mentioned a couple of CSR projects, so I won't mention them too much, but I hope this information will give you some perspective that social entrepreneurship is a recognized effort. And I like what I'm hearing so far from the team and the other teams, as well as Shini as well, in the efforts that is done. And that early on, I also hear that it's everybody can play a role, and it starts with ourselves. Yeah. Hopefully, through the information that you gather, we are inspired, and you are inspired to take the next lead as our future generations of the community. So perhaps put aside the power of Wolverine or Park Jimin or whoever's out trending. As you mentioned earlier on in an earlier quote, there's nothing more powerful than a new idea in the hands of a social entrepreneur, and it starts with you. So thank you all, and I hope that fits.
Yeah, guys, that was our interview. We're so sorry that it was cut short. We actually had a lot of questions. We had some meetings with Shini as well to discuss about them, and we included some of yours as well from the survey. We'll try to find a way to maybe compile the responses and make a small summary for you guys. But yeah, I'll pass the baton to our leader now.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, it was quite a shame that we got cut off, but I guess it's understandable. We're the last team, and people have things to do afterwards. So we understand. We fully understand. A little bit.
Forgive us. Please forgive us.
But yeah, so I just wanted to say my last few thank yous before just ending this entire session. So honestly,
we have a question from Laila too. Are you going to end it, or are you going to?
Do we even have time?
Why not? We will make sure that Lailatu get to ask BGC Pangeran Dianawati a question.
Sure. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Please, Lailatu, would you like to ask?
Hello. My question is actually for Miss Sini. Sorry, Shini. Sorry.
Right.
Is it all right?
Please go ahead.
Sorry,
yes.
sorry. I just felt like I really have to ask you this. So, has anyone ever told you that you look like Oyuni from Penthouse, the popular K-drama? You know, her real name is Eugene from the K-pop girl group SES. I just felt like I really had to ask you this question because when I first saw you on this Zoom meeting, I was like, Oyuni.
You're not getting her number, okay? You're not getting her number. It's inappropriate.
Way too old for you.
What have this forum gotten into?
Yeah. No, I don't know her.
No, you don't know. Okay, all right. I suggest
It's a bad pickup line.
No, that's not a pickup line. I'm not trying to do
That's kind of out of pocket. We stop that here.
Right.
Okay. Can I ask Pangeran Dayanawati a question? This has got nothing, Pangeran, nothing to do with social impact or social enterprise or volunteerism, right? You're the last speaker, and you've been where these guys were. Can you help us with a final departing word of wisdom? What would you tell yourself if you were 18-year-old today?
If I were 18 years old, I would tell a lot of things and we will not finish in a few minutes.
Well, you have 2 minutes, madam.
Okay, so I've been with the team. I think I had a session with them for quite a while. We had to put in 2 Zoom sessions because we got cut off. It wasn't enough, yeah. But the team has put a lot of effort into the work, and I understand they were very, very nervous, or at least some of you earlier on. But I think it pays to, the work and effort pays, and I can see the results coming up today. So it's a good,
fantastic.
Yeah, and I hope you throughout your research and interviews, you gathered some knowledge that would inspire you to be the next leaders of the community and social enterprise. You all have that in you. So, yeah.
Wonderful. But is there any departing word of wisdom for all of us to take home with?
Departing wisdom, I suppose social entrepreneurship is quite challenging. As we all heard, it's not like a normal corporate enterprise. Yeah, I think we've seen it works for the community and it has to deal with changes in the community. And now there's COVID and there's other challenges out there. So I suppose the departing message here is just to stay abreast with the environment. And I think with the community work, I think Shini can also echo and add on to that. It really needs to come from the heart. Yes, because you might not necessarily get the monetary profits. You might not necessarily get maybe the recognition that some branding that some corporate enterprise would get. But I think it's self-fulfillment. And I think earlier on, there's the mention of legacy, that that you have contributed to the environment or the community that you live in. You are part of it. Yeah. So that's it.
Well said. Nicely summed up. Guys, we are, and really it's, if you're doing it for the applause and the like on Instagram, you would not go far. It has to come from the heart, as what Pangeran Dayanawati said, and that echoes what Shini said. Guys, it's been a true pleasure for myself and our team at Curious Mind to have work day and night to put this together. seeing all your presentation has made the effort worthwhile. For those people who don't know, all these people who are in 9 different teams, they didn't know each other prior to this. And the fact that you all have such great chemistry, I mean, I am truly speechless. I mean, up until today, I don't think you all, except for I think team number 4 who have met each other, up until today, I don't think any one of you have met each other in person. So well done, the incredible power of youth and connections through, the virtual world. I think you guys have mastered.
Sorry, me.
Uh,
me. Oh
Sorry,
my gosh, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Sorry about that.
So let me finish, and then I have 30 seconds. All I want to say is, Fikri, please wake up. Oh, everyone, Fikri, wake up. Well, you've done well. Since the first session until now, you've been trying to wake up. All right, well done. I know I've been picking on you. So guys, it's an incredible testament to all your hard work. Please do not forget the friends that you've met here. The friendship is the purest when you're the youngest, and I don't think that you're meet by chance. So nurture this friendship, use what you have learned to go out there, make a difference. We cannot be more proud of you. On behalf of all the students here, thank you to all our sponsors for making this happen. Thank you to all the speakers, all the mentors, and all the team who have put in so much hard work. And from myself personally, happy birthday, Francie. Thank you for your leadership. Francie is our team director. Give it up to Francie, everyone. Where are you, Francie?
I'm here. Thank you very much, everyone.
Francie has just turned 25. So
happy birthday, Francie.
Well done, Francie. Thank you, our team leader, Aimuni, for leading all of us. Thank you, Farah, for the excellent MC job. Thank you, Hafizu, for making this beautiful and coordinating everything. And to Nuraina. Where's Nuraina? Nuraina has done, all the background work behind the scene, having the most dirty, unsexy kind of job, but she's done a great job. So guys, all the best, and we'll see you next year. Okay, please log off right now and go to have your dinner. Pangeran Dianawati, thank you. Love your final remark. And everyone, yes, I'll be the last to leave. So, but we are going to have dinner, our team celebration after this. So please feel free to leave, but I'm happy to talk to you anytime. Don't forget to send us your feedback form. We want to hear from you. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
See you guys next
Thank you,
year.
everyone.
Bye.
See you again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bibd Youth Empowerment
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The rest is history, as they say.
Thank you.
Bye.
Clearly, you are today's youth and tomorrow's leaders.
Hey, Jadrian, you're still around. What's up?
No, I'm gonna leave now.
Okay, see you. Hi, Pei Tong. Goodbye. Thank you. See you, everyone. Okay, I'm turning this off right now.
Hi, Shaun.
Bye, Shaun. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you,
Nice
everyone.
classes,
Okay.
Shaun.
Thanks for your great work, Francie.